Professor Lockhart is going to teach us Spongify.
Okay, I'm recording.
Okay, me too. And hello, it's Johnny Natrium with. I mean, maybe I should have prepared. I feel like almost like I should have prepared an opening for this. That's what she said. Because we've finally returned after about 3 years or something.
Shit, not 3.
2.5
3.
at least.
It could be. I mean, it hasn't really been that long since I remember the days of the old schoolyard.
Oh, well, that's even longer ago. That's more than 3
Was that
years.
this game or the other one?
Yeah, that is this game.
Oh, it is this game. Ah,
We don't
perfect.
want to be late for Professor Lockhart's class.
Jesus, she's quick.
What do you mean, we?
What?
We? What?
Well, because we're
What do
both going, you dumb cunt. So I just.
What do you mean? What do you mean, we?
What do you mean? What do you mean? We? What do you mean? We? Jesus. You?
We you? Yeah, perhaps.
But like, what's it called? So I found a save game because we had already like at the time we'd played. Oh, this is not right. No, it's not where I need to be. This is where the toilets are. But like at the time we'd already played a bit further than this, and I didn't feel like re-recording. But now it's been long enough that I'm like, who the fuck cares? It'll be spontaneous again because it's so long ago, and. Well, and I actually only recorded further with Andrew, with Crystal Fission.
Oh,
with you.
well, fuck him, am I right?
Well, that's the funny thing. Andrew won't like this, but what's it called? Some guy while I was streaming said like, "Yo, what happened to Harry Potter 2? Like, you like it was like awesome and all that, and then you like when you were recording with this guy for the first bit or something, and then this other guy joined and it broke the flow."
Yeah. Well, you and I have always had kind of a sexual kind of chemistry going on, you know.
What?
Concentrate on the
You know, don't you don't feel it, Johnny? I feel it. I feel it. I feel.
the one
Just
that
like
appears
that.
in front of you is going
Sex?
to move
Yeah, I bet.
Sex?
when
That's
the wand
true.
is positioned
Sex.
perfectly over
Sex.
the app, press the corresponding
Hey, look,
arrow
it's the
key to hit the
slidespin.tv
target.
logo.
There are 3 parts to
Oh,
this
yeah, does that
exercise.
kinda
In
look
each
like that? I
part,
guess
you
so.
must correctly and accurately
Well, he sounds a lot
hit
more
all
serious
of the
now.
points in order to go forward. Round 1, begin.
Like before,
Like
it was
in
all like,
universe.
concentrate on the symbol. Empty your mind.
does-
Don't even think about me.
I think you need to create a soundboard with all the quotes from this game. You
Shit.
know.
I messed it up because I was
Like,
looking at the soundboard just then.
Keep trying.
Keep trying.
Okay, but obviously, yeah, I was actually trying to extract sounds from this game, but like, it didn't work. But
It didn't.
yeah, it was kind of fucking up.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next
This
round.
game's just badly
5 points to
encrypted.
Gryffindor. Round
5
2.
points?
5 points for
Begin.
that shit.
Well, we'll get more if we. But yeah, these are a lot easier, of course, than Harry Potter 1.
So does every student in the class have to actually like stand here and do this? You know, like you basically get a couple minutes with the guy to go through the thing, and then you gotta spend the rest of the class watching all the other students do it.
Yeah.
Round
Just
It's like
begin.
But then with the challenges, everyone's just waiting around while like Harry finishes up.
Oh,
And
that's
they-
public school education for you. This wouldn't happen if this was like a grammar school or some kind of private school with like smaller classes, you know. They're all crammed into this castle.
Well, yeah, everyone would get like just an appointment on when they get to have their. Well, actually,
That's it, that was all
maybe
the
they have
exercises.
endless.
You've done it, Harry.
Maybe they have
You
endless.
have mastered Spongify.
Now master Spotify.
$10 per month.
For only $10 a month, you can.
Master Spotify.
You must find the completion star,
Complete the
which can be
Spotify
found several
challenge.
floors above us.
Ooh.
Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before...
This is the last spell we learned, by the way, in the game. You remember all these challenges, right?
I do. What does it do? What does this this spell actually do?
Well, you've seen those carpets along Hogwarts, right, with the springy things on them.
Oh, yeah.
And they basically let you jump and like.
The more house points I will award you.
Wait, hold on. Does he have a statue of himself here? Is that him? Another statue?
Yeah, he had that in the other.
He only lasts a year though, doesn't he? Like by the next, like.
Well, that's
Harry
the thing.
Potter
Maybe they
3,
design.
he's gone.
Maybe they have like these infinite. These infinite. Sorry. Like universes, so to speak, where, and like that's why like every student can sort of do the challenges at the same time, and like Hogwarts just has infinite space, it seems like, and it's just all like it's all set in like some magical sort of like you basically go through a portal maybe to enter these challenges. And then maybe, and like, this is like a teacher designing a test, right? So every teacher here designs their sort of challenge for their spell. And this guy obviously just puts in a bunch of statues of himself, it looks like.
Dude, it's the elf, it's the gnome.
But the weird...
You remember the gnomes?
Yeah. Oh, fuck, can I...
I don't think so. I don't know, dude. Are we gonna do it again? Are we gonna recapture the magic? Literally, because it's a game where you use spells.
Well,
recapture.
I've
Johnny.
got him so
recapture the magic.
Might be difficult.
Oh, I will never get sick of those guys.
Oh wow, it's a good thing I took him through there before the thing closed. Look, it's the new kind of gnomes. Now this would be the real challenge, because these fucks, they bite you while you have them in your hand.
Oh, yes.
And then they sort of get released, basically. So taking these with you would be real fucking difficult. Cause
oh my god, they do, don't they? Fuck. Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of the imps. They can fuck off.
Yeah.
I like. That's not the original gnome, man. That's not the original gnome.
Well, here's the OG
original
gnome.
with you. Oh no, have you? Oh no, okay. I thought you'd fucked it up.
Nope, not yet. Oh, let's see.
There should be like an actual reward system for carrying these guys around. Like you unlock some kind of, I don't know, special ability or something, or you can turn into a gnome maybe for a brief period of time.
You unlock the gnome skin, yeah.
I'm just, there's such a missed opportunity with the gnomes, man.
Man.
You know what,
oh my
dude?
god, I think he ran off.
I don't think it's possible from here. Seems a bit impossible. Ah, well, that was the old days. We've already done that. Let's come up with something new, something
I
original.
could have done it by jumping back there, picking him up, and then jumping.
I think he committed suicide.
Yeah,
maybe. He just couldn't handle
I
it.
heard him as well. I heard him go like.
Ah, yes, of course, the classic sound effect of the gnomes.
Classic. Well, they're just overacting.
Amora.
Yeah, you thought that that he mispronounced it, but
isn't it Alohomora?
no. Have you learned nothing? That's
what he says then.
No, that was Thingo. The spell where they put the emphasis on the pronunciation was
Wingardium Leviosa.
Yeah, Leviosa. It's Leviosa.
Yeah, I know, but like
Leviosa.
You know what they stubbornly refuse to explain in the films, and I guess they might explain it in the books, but I haven't read them all. I mean, I have, but not in a while. But okay, so some people can use spells without saying the words. They just do it anyway.
Non-verbal spells.
Yeah, how does that fucking work? Is that just you got to reach level 5 magician before you can do that or something?
Yeah, you just have to think it and sort of concentrate on it. But that's the weird thing. Then they also don't use wands. So then, what the fuck are wands good for? I guess they're just amplifiers of some kind.
Wands, huh? What are they good for? Absolutely nothing.
Well, as amplifiers. But the weird thing is, in the Scourge challenge, you probably don't remember this, but like in the Scourge challenge, where you learned this thing to remove all the green goop.
Oh yes, yeah, I do remember.
But there was this part there that we found where there were like paintings. There were all these paintings or like shit that looked like there had been a painter there or something. And then in one little sort of secret area bit type thing, there was a painting of Lockhart again.
Oh yes, yeah, I do remember. And like that one there, right? The one where his
kind of
painting of himself.
Yeah, except that the painting there was just like a portrait.
Oh yes.
But so then, if the teachers design this shit themselves, like maybe they don't after all. Like maybe because then why does because that wasn't Lockhart's challenge. That was
That's right. It was whose was that again? Was it Snape?
No, it was that gnome dude.
Oh, that guy. Yes. Yeah.
Little midget fella. Warwick Davis. AKA the most expensive midget actor around. Is he?
Anyway, can I call them midget actors, or do I have to use the other term?
Oh, you mean
Negro.
No, I mean vertically challenged or statually
Little
impaired
people.
or. Oh, they don't like that one. That's
They don't?
That's no, not little people. That's a bit too condescending.
Well, yeah, I would have thought so, but like all the sort of interest groups seem to always say, "Nah, it's a little person."
Well, actually, there's
LPs.
It turns out that in every country there's like sort of different names for the like organizations that like support small statured people.
They support them.
Like
they lift them up to reach the high shelves. What the fuck is this now not gonna trigger because that thing's stuck?
Yeah, okay, so in Australia it's called Short-Statured People of Australia is the official title of the
Holy shit, I think it's bugged.
Johnny, I wouldn't talk about triggering in your Let's Plays. Do you get it? Because you're racist?
Come again.
That's right. You heard me.
What?
Flipendo.
Oh,
What?
there's another thing there. Well, this
I
makes
think
me. This allows me to get
go
the
on.
star, but will that thing open? Okay, it works.
I think this game is highly underrated when it comes to
Graphics.
puzzle solving and these kind of dungeon-based challenges. It's like Legend of Zelda, how everyone like lauds them for being so amazing with their puzzles, problem solving, whatnot.
Whoa.
But I think this game deserves a mention.
It just has a lot of secret areas that are nice,
Yeah.
and I like the animations for all the secret areas. But
this game looks a whole lot
sometimes it
better
is a
than
bit
Zelda.
pixel hunting, like
Oh, there's the portrait. Is that it? The one you were talking about before?
It
Of
was
Lockhart?
probably there's so many of him that
It's interesting that you think about like all the characters that have been in Harry Potter, and you never he's not really a memorable character. Like he doesn't contribute at all to like the overall storyline of Harry Potter.
No, he seems
everything,
like a very passive character. Yeah, like he always gets
he's not
funneled
exactly
through the
bad,
whole
but
adventure in a weird way.
Yeah. But I mean, like if you look at like the Harry Potter story overall, like you've got Lupin played by David Lewis. He's in one film prominently, then he's sort of like a bit character in the other ones he's in. But he's there. He's part of the greater storyline. Same with Mad-Eye Moody. Even I would argue, David Tennant, who plays Barty Crouch Jr. in Goblet of Fire. Like I reckon he's more like meaningful to the story than Kenneth Branagh's character, which is interesting because Kenneth Branagh's is a pretty big name actor, and a director. But the Lockhart character is only in the second movie and doesn't have any clue really what's going on. It's just sort of there mostly for comic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just kind of, it's just funny. Like the first couple films are sort of setting the stage for what's to come later, but like they sort of put him in as almost a throwaway character, unless there's something I'm missing.
Harry?
But, it just no, Lockhart.
Well, what do you mean by they? It's like, you mean J.K. Rowling?
J.K. Rowling. Yeah, sure, J.K. Rowling. Like he doesn't show up again in any other film. Which is like one of the few characters to only be in one
but he
film.
was important sort of in... I guess, was he important to the story in the second film?
No, he wasn't actually, because they figured out the whole Chamber of Secrets thing without him. He just took all the credit for stuff.
He was just
And
an
then he
extra
sort of-
challenge, I suppose.
Yeah,
he
but he wasn't really
he
a bad
does
guy
return
either.
though.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's in the mental hospital.
Is he?
Yeah, because he like forever sort of forgot everything. He forget everything. This amnesia spell bounced back when they were at the when they were down into the Chamber of Secrets area. He tried to cast one of those spells at like Thingo. What's his fucking name? I feel like there's shit down here that.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he only shows up in that one.
No,
like,
mate.
What one does he show?
Remember, because he used this spell, right? He used the spell.
Yes, at the end of it. Yes, I do remember that.
And then it bounced back, and he's like, and he's the one, and now well, actually, I think he just knocks himself out with it or something.
Well, no, he does forget who he is, but
Yeah,
that doesn't
and then
play into anything
later
else
in one of the
future.
later books, he shows up again in the mental hospital where, like, also like Dudley's parents are and everything. Not
Does
Dudley,
he?
not Dudley's parents. Whoever that fucking who's the sort of derpy guy?
But
Like-
Neville?
Neville, yeah. Neville's parents are also in that hospital because they're also fucked because of Crucio.
Let's have a look. Also, apparently he's in Ravenclaw. Apparently that's the house he's in.
That's what
Let's see,
traumatized
appearances.
him and gave him his like inferiority complex.
He's mentioned in a couple films. The Order of the Phoenix? Does he show up in that?
Maybe. Fuck, I
Is that
forgot
the
to
one?
check for that.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I definitely remember them going to this hospital, and then Thingo was there, and he was like just wandering around, being really confused and everything, and saying nonsense.
Okay, the character, like he was meant to be in the film Order of the Phoenix, but okay.
So then he probably was in the book as well, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming. Yeah. Let's see. Chamber of Secrets. Blah blah blah.
Because I didn't
Unpopular.
see that film, the fifth one. I didn't see any of the films since the fifth one.
The Harry Potter website is really poorly written, actually. Like, it's not. There's no flow to these articles.
Don't make sure not to alienate some people who might be viewing. You
What,
know.
the Harry Potter wiki?
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Yeah,
That-
there is a wiki for Harry
Did
Potter.
you see that? The bird was a secret. The bird's a menace.
Was it?
Bloody bird's a menace. Oh no 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 no! Fuck. Fuck, now I can't
Let's see.
get back up to the secret again, probably. Wait, can I still get
Permanent incapacitation.
back? Okay. Fuck, this is so weird. I want to get all the secrets.
I don't know. It doesn't say anything about him being in the.
Okay, this is 5 out of 16.
Apparently, he was in Saint Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries.
Yeah. Told ya.
Which is in what book?
I don't remember which book it was. I think it was one of the later ones.
Okay, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Okay, yes, okay. So that must be it. And then they mention. Yeah, okay, all right. I'm assuming that.
No, don't grab that save book. Fuck, I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
need to kill myself to get that secret now. Damn.
Apparently this happens in chapter 23. It says, Hermione joins Harry and the Weasleys at Grimmauld Palace for Christmas. Percy sends back his Weasley jumper, which makes his mother very sad. Hermione, Ron, and Ginny Weasley discover that Neville Longbottom's parents are insane and living in St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and
because
Injuries.
of Crucio, they went insane.
Yeah, it says they also see their former defense against the dark arts professor, Gilderoy Lockhart. That's apparently, that's all it says. It must be like a minor cameo.
Yeah, it
appearance.
it was like a little encounter.
Like a one-line mention or something. But anyway, like back to what I was saying before, after that brief aside, isn't it interesting, like, you know, that he only gets those minor appearances? Like, why? Because practically, you know, every other character gets,
Fucking
you know,
piece of cunt.
some moments and shit, but it just seems like this guy, like, was just such a throwaway character. Or, I don't know, maybe like he didn't find a way to put him into future films or something.
It's just like, well, not every character needs to be recurring, I suppose.
No, that's true.
And I mean, I think it kind of went along, because they need a defense against the dark arts teacher in every film, right?
Yeah.
So...
Well, but yeah, he's like possibly one of the more unique characters. Like, he definitely stands out compared to a lot of the other characters. And maybe his upbeat tone wouldn't have really, like, fit with the
and he
more
fucks with Harry's arm
downbeat
and
films.
everything. Like, he's just there for the antics or something, you know.
Yeah. I know we spent a great deal of time debating or discussing this character, but yeah, I think it's interesting because he is such a crucial character to this film particularly, even though he doesn't actually contribute much to the plot.
Yeah. There we go. Fuck's sake, finally. Just gotta get them secrets, yo. Actually, I think I must have missed a ton of them already again, because we only have 5 out of 16.
Oh no. Do you know the other interesting thing that I've sort of discovered? I've actually recently rewatched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, but this kind of goes for this film. Azkaban. But this kind of goes for this one too, where there's no conventional villain to it. It's like a mystery villain.
Well, the
villain
like
this one
is supposed to be Sirius Black.
In this one?
No, not in this one. Are you're saying that there isn't one in this?
Yeah, I was saying same with this one. I mean, there's Tom Riddle, but he's not a real person.
No,
He's like
there is. Yeah, but the villain is this guy fucking. Or well, they think there's someone like petrifying people and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it's the basilisk.
Yeah, but they don't know that. So
yeah, well, that's true. But I mean, but that's the thing, though, isn't it? Like, if you think about a lot of
villain, sort of.
Well, yeah, and then the first film did that too, actually, where they sort of, you know, but you knew it was Voldemort was doing shit, but you thought it was Snape, right, in the first film. Like, you thought he was the villain, but it was actually something else. But that's kind of what these films do, is like, or books rather, is like they set like one character up to be the villain. Yeah, they set one character up to be the villain, but then it turns out to be someone completely different. Like with Sirius Black, where it actually turns out to be Peter Pettigrew. Who's the bad guy.
Or in the fourth one, it's always like, oh, there's the twist at the end where the good guy appears to be bad or the bad guy appears to be good. Like in the fourth one, it was that guy with the weird eye.
Yeah, Mad Eye Moody, who's actually Barty Crouch Jr. And then in the other one, it's well, actually, that's the interesting thing about the Order of the Phoenix, because in my opinion, that's the weakest of the Harry Potter novels. You've got, what's her name, Umbridge as the bad guy for that one, even though it's actually Voldemort is in it too, but they couldn't have him in the whole film because, you know, it would demystify him, so they put him in a little bit of it, but the primary villain was her, who's actually, I guess she was a Death Eater too, as well.
Was she?
I guess so, but she was such a pointless character. That late in the franchise to introduce a character like her into it was just unnecessary. I thought she wasn't really, I don't know. She's one of the weakest villains I think the series has had.
I think the Harry Potter books are shit anyway, for the most part. So you know. I thought the first two were good.
I wouldn't say they're shit. I think they're definitely good for young adults. It's perfect fodder for like kids to get into because they're really simple to read. Don't you agree? Like they're very simply written.
Written.
Simply
Simplicity.
The simplicity of the writing in them is quite attractive, I think, to children.
Is that a band? Simply Red or something? What was that again?
Simply Red.
Oh, I feel like that's a thing. Whatever.
I think you're thinking of Sixpence None the Richer.
Not them again.
I just like bringing them up in parts with you. I don't know why. Just because I remember you went through a big Sixpence None the Richer phase.
I don't know about a phase.
Well, you're very high on the band anyway. You quite like them.
I listened to one album of theirs a fair bit, like at some point in time.
Yeah,
but I would still, I would still listen to it now. Like if I were to go on like a late night walk or something, it's kind of a good album for that.
Yeah, I've been going on quite a lot of late night walks lately. Actually, I've been listening to my lectures for university.
What the fuck is
walks.
this? This is so dangerous.
Yeah, well, like you said, it is probably manufactured for the challenge.
Yeah, but don't students get fucking killed here?
Maybe it's like a virtual reality simulation or something.
Oh, that would piss me off. That's like the "it's all a dream" angle.
I don't get the point of putting the clock in these levels. Like, you're never gonna run the clock down.
I don't know, but like, like the amount. Well, what just happened? Oh, the amount of time that's left dictates the amount of house points you get. So
yeah, I suppose
you want to finish it as
enough.
quickly as possible, but you also want to get everything because, like, when you collect more stars, you also get more
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. And the thing is with these too is they are very linear, So I think also the clock element sort of takes away a little bit of the exploration,
Well,
because you're
for
under
some
so much
people,
time pressure.
But I sort of, Jesus tits, how did I miss so many fucking secrets?
I don't know, man. You just have your ear to the ground. Spongify.
This is such a weird challenge with the secrets.
Spongify.
Okay, so that's another one, but I still missed like 6 then after I get that one. Because like I basically played back through I had a save game that was like 40 minutes before we left off in the Let's Play. And so I just, before we started recording, I played through it again. And it was like such a nostalgia trip. But also, I collected all the secrets, which I didn't do before. Like when I played it the first time.
Yeah.
But now, I'm still not, I'm not, I've got 10 out of 16 for fuck's sake. So, I feel like it's just some random paintings that I don't look at or something. I don't know.
You've completed my Spongify challenge. The remaining
Ooh.
becomes your personal high score.
Oh my god, it's the end of the world, 2012.
Oh no. That was a good year, 2012. I quite enjoyed it.
Oh, it was pretty bad for me. That was when...
What happened?